The launching of Fulfulde Century educational books for instructional use for primary schools in Nigeria took place at the Palace of the Sarkin Fulani of Lagos in Lagos State, Nigeria. The book was launched by His Royal Highness Alhaji Dr. Mohammed Abubakar Bambado II, the Sarkin Fulani of Lagos. Fulfulde is the language of the Fulbe people, also known as the Fulanis. The Sarkin Fulani of Lagos, Alhaji Dr. Mohammed Abubakar Bambado II, stated that the book, written in Fulfulde, is an opportunity to bring back our heritage and also aid business interactions in places where Fulfulde is the key language.
Today, historic event is a bold step as we present to the public the outcome of research works that gave birth to this set of books on Fulfulde language. You might want to ask why are these books coming at this point in time? The answer is not far-fetched. When we preserve our language, we have essentially captured, in essence, the history of our people. When the remaining of fluent speakers of the language, who are generally the older members of the community, pass on, then such a language is no longer be taught to the children of the community, or at least to a large number of children. Such language is at the risk of becoming extinct and may die out.
The CEO of Century First Class Groups and publisher of Fulfulde Century educational books, Alhaji Badamasi Shuaibu Burji, reiterate his commitment towards enhancing education by providing instructional materials that will aid teaching and learning process in Nigeria.
Avoid his serious passion for education. He was able to procure a land using the proceeds of his salary. He was working then as a kind of labor, where a very junior staff in Borneo local government of Lagos. Instead of spending his salary on himself, he invested it in purchase of the land, which he promised the people in the locality of Alhaji in Kano State, that he was going to use in building a teaching school for them. He also said over the years, people were kind of making a jest of him, thinking he could not fulfill that promise. But as head will have it, in the last 5 years or thereabouts, he was able to start building the school. And now it is a very gigantic project, accommodating 6,200 students who he clothes, who he feeds, who he provides instructional materials, and whose teachers he pays monthly. He does everything all alone.
Fulani leaders from southwestern part of the country also graced the event.
I would like to take from the publisher himself the summary of what really pushed him to come up with this kind of document. This document is hoping to become a tool for our youth in the future.
The Sarkin Fulani of Lagos, Alhaji Dr. Mohammed Abubakar Bambado II, emphasized on the importance of teaching languages in Nigerian schools.
So many languages which he's coming up with, which is a good idea, and I think we should support him. We should support him. The government should support him too, so that it will go around our schools and so that it will be part of our curriculums. If you go to schools now, the only thing we teach is English. If we go to our houses now, our children only communicate with English. They don't communicate with our own native languages, which is very dangerous.